used to feel like not having a girlhood, like a group of girls that are like my best friends that I could just experience life with and call on whenever I need, like not having that made me feel like I was missing something in my life, like an important piece of being a girl in this day and age, in this life. I felt empty. I felt like I was missing out, and I hated it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Zoe, and today I am gonna just be talking to you guys. Like I feel like this is a good topic to talk about. It's something that I went through, that I experienced, and I wanted to just chat about it while I style my hair for tomorrow because this gotta go. So I want to talk about what it's like being a girl in today's day and age and not having any girlfriends. Like no one you can call on, no one you can talk to, no one you can experience life with, and the toll that it can take on you. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it because most girls in this day and age, they have their group of friends that they went to school with or whatever, and they don't get to experience what it's like to not have that friend group. But I have, and it's not fun. So growing up, I didn't really have friends. So like a lot of people, they make their friendships as they're in school, right? So in middle school, I had quote unquote friends. Now that I'm older and now that I'm looking back at my life then, I really didn't have no friends. Like they were really just associates, just people that I knew. I would only talk to my quote unquote friends at school and only do stuff with them at school. But once school was over with, I did not have that relationship with anybody to be able to hang out and go to the movies, do sleepovers. Like I was never allowed to do any of that, which I feel like is a big reason why I don't have any friends. Because in order for you to make friends, especially when you're younger, it's like you have to be able to do stuff with them, and like I was not able to do that. And I ended up getting homeschooled when I was in high school. So I think I did maybe like a month of freshman year at a regular public high school, and then after that I got homeschooled. And I feel like that is what really took a turn in like my chances to build a friendship, because everyone that I would talk to or have quote unquote friendships with was all in middle school. Middle school friendships aren't really like legit friendships. Like you don't get to experience ups and downs. Like all you do is play, talk, laugh, have quote unquote boyfriends. Like it's just like kiddie stuff. So like real genuine friendships are normally built in high school, because you actually start to experience life and you experience these emotions, you experience highs and you experience lows, and that is really what a friendship is built upon. When I got homeschooled, my social world was like completely turned off. Like I already said, I didn't have any relationship with these people outside of school. So now that I'm homeschooled, like I really don't talk to these people at all. So once I got homeschooled, I was also still working. But me working, I only had access to people who were very mature, who were older. So I feel like that also hindered my friendship making skills as I got older too, because since I was working and like spent most of my time around older, mature people, once I got older and like was ready to make my own friends, I was only able to connect with someone who was way more mature than I was. And most of the people my age at the time, they were on a completely different mental stage than I was at, because I matured at a very early age due to me just completely being around adults all the time and working and learning about business and all that stuff. So once it was time for me to like turn 20, 21, I'm like, you know what, I need to find girlfriends, I need to make friends. Everyone that I came across, we never had the same mindset, we didn't have the same values or beliefs. So I was never able to make genuine friendships. Like I would have girls that I would talk to every now and then that I would check up on, But it was never nothing that stuck because I just feel like we did connect. Like God just put them in my life for a season, and then, you know, we moved on. I never found that person that I just could stick with through thick or thin. So once I got older and I got like my first real job, I say real job because like my job I had when I was younger, you know, I didn't get paid. It was a family thing, so it was just something that I was doing. So once I got my first real job, I was like, okay, this is gonna be the chance for me to connect with some girls. I'm gonna find my friends, and you know, that's how it's gonna go. And I did not find anybody that I could connect with at my first job. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, what other opportunities do I have to be able to find friends? Like at this point, I'm 20, 21. I'm like, everyone that I come across, they already have their friend group. And it's kind of hard to make friends when you get older because everyone already has their friends who they trust. And it's really hard to just jump into a friend group that has been established for years already. Like most people have been friends since high school, college. So me trying to come in out of nowhere and just be a part of this friend group, like it was just not happening. So I was like, what other opportunities do I have to make friends besides work? And like, I don't party, I don't go out. Where am I gonna meet these friends? And like reality just hit one day and I'm like, you know what? I just really think that my chances of finding friends is over with. Like I missed out on all of that when I was in school, and now it's time for me to just give it up. And I was like, you know what? Instead of like being upset about it and feeling like I'm missing out on so much, I just need to learn how to enjoy life by myself. And that's what I did. I started to be okay and be happy and find peace in being with myself. And I did have my boyfriend, which was honestly a lifesaver, because he was that person that I could experience life with, that I could talk to with any and everything. And honestly, I feel like me not having friends made us closer because I didn't have anyone that could be in my ear, getting in my way, or like interfering with my relationship. Like it was always just me and him locked in, and I was almost forced to tell him everything that went on in my life because I had no one else to tell. So it just literally brought us closer as a couple, as friends, as lovers, all that stuff. So I feel like that is honestly the good part about not having any friends, because sometimes depending on who your friends are, it could definitely get in the way of your romantic life, I think, just from looking like from the outside looking in at other people's relationships. So I feel like that was a good part, but thankfully I had him in my life. So I was able to still talk to somebody, but I always felt like I was left out whenever I would see girls go on these all girls trips and have these cute little girls night out with their little cute outfits and taking pictures. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just don't have that. Like, it's just me and my man. Like, it's cool, but I felt like a part of me was empty. So I started taking myself on these dates. I would go out on my own and enjoy dinner and have a drink. And once I got into the mindset of being happy with my own peace and myself, I was like, you know what? I don't need friends. I don't need friends. If I happen to find one, perfect. If I don't, I am content with being my own friend and just having me and my man. And I just let God do his thing. I let God put me in places he needed to put me, put my boyfriend in places he needed to put him, open doors for me that he needed to open, and I just lived life and let God do his thing. And of course, a year ago, I finally met the friend I knew I always needed. And it was like we instantly clicked. She was like my sister from another mother. I'm like, where have you been my whole life? Like, I've been needing you. I feel like I've known her for literally forever, and it's literally only been like a year, about to be 2 years. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm so thankful you came into my life, because now I get to experience these like girl moments that I've always wanted to have. Like, I don't have a big friend group, but just having one genuine friend that I can go to about any and everything, like, that's what I've always wanted. I just wanted to have that girlfriend, and now having that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But I had to grow out of feeling like I desperately needed to find a friend, and how I felt like I was like something was wrong with me because everyone had these groups of friends and I had no one, and feeling like I was empty and lonely as far as like a sisterhood. And I had to grow out of that and just learn that it's okay to be by myself, and then just let a genuine natural friend come when the time was right, rather than me forcing to try to find these friends who were probably going to break my heart in the end, probably going to fall out over something stupid, or whatever the case may be. So I decided to just let my relationships come naturally, and that is how I met my friend that I have now. But if you're out there and you're watching this video and you were like me, or you were like me, just know that your time will come. You will feel down at times, and that is completely natural, and don't feel like something's wrong with you just because you don't have a friend like everyone else. Just know that it's not your time, and it's better for you to be patient and find the right friend to come into your life whenever the time is right, rather than trying to force a friendship that isn't going to work in the long run and that's going to end bad, because a friendship breakup can honestly be worse than a romantic breakup. Trust me, because I've been there. But until then, just enjoy your life by yourself. Like, just because you don't have any friends or you don't have a man or whatever the case may be, that should not stop you from going to this new restaurant that opened up and going out with some drinks. Like, I've eaten out by myself so many times. I honestly don't even feel like it's weird anymore because I'm so used to it. Like, I'm gonna still enjoy the food I want. I'm still gonna enjoy the things I want to do. Like, if I need to go watch a movie at the movie theaters by myself, I will. It is okay. Just learn how to enjoy yourself, and it honestly creates a certain love and respect for yourself, which is going to reflect whenever you find a romantic relationship, because the way that you treat and cater to yourself is how your partner is going to treat and cater to you. So if you're doing all this stuff on your own, you're going to attract a man that's going to do it for you too. So don't be afraid to just go enjoy life on your own without having a friend or a friend group that could do stuff with you. So that is my little rant for today. While I style my hair, I'm just doing a little slick back ponytail with some edges because I don't feel like doing too much. But I hope you guys watch this video. It might be kind of pointless to some people, but hopefully some of you people can relate with me. I want to have more of talks like this and just go over topics that we go through in life and have little girl chats with you guys. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about, let me know in the comments and I will make another video. But until then, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, all that good stuff. Bye.